What do the waves sound like crashing on the beach? What's the sand feel like under your feet? Is it soft sand? Is it rocky sand? Is it like, because that'll make a difference of what beach you're on. Like, where are you in this vision? Oregon coast is what I keep thinking of. And that is not soft sand. That is tear your feet up if you're not careful sand. But that's where my vision goes to.
Yeah.
You start building all this in, and your brain says, I either need to get you to stop visioning this, or I got to find a way to make it start to happen. Yep. And I think this is where a lot of people get lost in affirmations, is they think that they're manifesting something to fall out of thin air and to all of a sudden show up in their life. And really what it is, it's your brain starts going, what are the subtle changes I can make right now that will start to make that picture come to life?
Right.
And all of a sudden you blink, and it might be a year, 5 years, 10 years, and you're sitting here going, this is the picture I was creating. All of a sudden I got here and I can't believe I'm here. And I've seen it happen overnight, and I've seen it happen in a long period of time as you build something incredibly big that takes time to build.
Yep.
But
there's a difference between a goal, that's a slice at a point in time, and a direction. And what we're talking about is that true north direction you want to go towards. And if you keep affirming that continually, moment by moment, as you said, your brain's going to say, there's difference here. This is the delta in this one area here. See that delta? Let's close that gap. And it guides you. The other thing that I just thought of when we were talking about this is that when you engage someone in this kind of discussion, as they're trying to work out what they want to do, what their next moves are going to be, and you force them into this, and let's say that they had this external programming that they wanted to be a successful trial attorney or whatever it would be, then you try to get them to visualize that, they're going to have a real hard time. They might be able to visualize it, but they're not going to like it.
Well,
and that's a great discovery.
One of the reasons it causes so much stress and so much energy, and the reason people stop doing it, is we are trained in our world to figure out the how. So we know what we want. We have this idea of this picture that we want. We want to have that house on the coast, waves crashing, families sitting around us, eating dinner, watching the sunset over the water. We can picture it. We can see what it's all about. But then because all of our best mentors, people around us, the first thing they will ask you is, great, how are you going to do it? And your brain goes, I don't know how I'm going to do that. And all of a sudden, if you can't lean back into it and go, I'm going to continue to visualize, continue to figure out the path, learn the ways that I'm going to get there along the way, and be able to say, I don't know. And I think so many people are afraid to say, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to make that work, but I'm going to figure it out.
There you go. Yeah.
And it crushes a lot of people because they feel like they have to be able to tell somebody,
upfront,
here's my plan.
Yeah, that's great. I wasn't thinking about that. I'm glad you brought us back to that. What I was trying to bring out, I don't know if you caught it or not, was a person thinks that true north is truly theirs.
Oh, God.
And as you get into really visualizing it in depth, and they can see it, if they have the realization, go, oh, I don't want that. Not the how, but I don't like that. Now that I've really unpacked what that is, that's powerful too.
Well, and I have found a tool around that. When you find people that are kind of like getting lost in that, it's always good to ask yourself, did I put that out there because it's somebody I want to be?
Right.
Or is it something I want to have?
Or have.
Or is it something I want to do? Or is it something I want to give? Because that, like when I think of the beach house, that is an actual to give to my wife. That is where that comes from. It is her happy place in life. And at some point in life, I have got to get her on that beach with the house that she can wake up in the morning, grab a cup of coffee, and go walk on the beach. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's very much, though, a to give in my world. And I think we have to get very clear, because if you lose sight of these visions and these goals and these things that we have out here, and we find ourselves doing them for the wrong reason, or we're not able to articulate to somebody, is it a to do? Is it a to be? Is it a to have or to give? Because for some people, having the coastal house is a total to be. It's a status symbol. I got a beach house. I'm going to invite my friends out here. They're going to see that I've made it. Like, there's that side of it. You have to figure that out for yourself as you're setting these goals, because if you miss it, you all of a sudden can find yourself feeling very lost.
Yeah.